stretches. You'll notice I'm all set to go. I've been set for a while. No, Dad has to go to the bathroom. But it's a beautiful morning. The sun is rising. Still pretty chipper, though. You can tell the temperature is rising because the sun is rising. Yeah, so we've got quite the hike until we get water. So we're going to have breakfast in between. Hopefully we have enough water for that. Stay tuned.
All right, good morning. It's day 5. It is 6. We got out about 6:35. Had a slight malfunction in equipment. Oh, even a better campsite.
Well, I think we had the view though.
Yeah, we had a better view. So our tents were a little slanted last night. All right, it's day 5. We are. How high are we going to go up to the pass? Forget. She should do these videos.
Kenosha Pass, I think is only 10 something.
Yeah, it's Kenosha.
Kenosha day will
Pass.
be at 11.
Oh, we're going to end at 11. That's awesome. So we have about 6 miles till we get to the top of the pass. 5 to 6, something like that. And we're carrying water all the way there. So, yeah, I'm already a little thirsty. So, but I had like 1.5 liters. So, I mean, we'll be good. It was pretty cold last night, but it was totally dry. So we're stoked about that. Obviously, you can tell by the kind of sun around us. The sun's right behind us. And it's kind of low on the horizon, so we're getting sun early. Oh yeah, the equipment malfunction. The zipper, one of my shorts pocket just broke apart. I know. It's traumatic because that's where I put the phone when I walk in the morning to keep it warm. But, you know, alas. So that's about it for today, I think. Nothing. Oh yes, I have my equipment changed. That's why it took me a little longer this morning to get ready. I put my blow up, it's not my inside pad, whatever, my sleeping pad. I rolled it super wider, but so it's inside my pack. It was becoming a hassle to have that next to the water bottle and actually fit comfortably in the pockets. So I did that, so it took a little longer. But I know you're super excited about that. Very memorable for me too. So we have a gorgeous hike this morning. Check this out. Really nice. It's cool. It's not cold. Everybody has their mittens on, so I took mine off. I'm doing pretty good. So we got a bunch of this kind of stuff, and then we have kind of the ascent. But the strange thing, the water is at the top of the pass. So where we cross is kind of a saddle, and there must be a stream from up above it.
It's not
peak.
From a stream.
What is a spring?
The camp host gives people water.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's like a water cache kind of thing.
Yeah, basically.
There's a camp host, and they have the water. Oh, that's very cool. So we were going to try and get there for breakfast. Camp host is really cool. Pit toilets, you know, picnic tables, water, but that's we're not going to make 6 miles and then uphill without a bunch of food. So we'll see how that goes. I can tell the sun's right at our back, so we will have to stop and put some sun stuff on the back of our legs again. So we're hiking next to a nice meadow. That's what we were looking down on that. It was a little more of a, not really a canyon, but kind of where we were at. But it keeps going up, so we should get a really nice view. This is the top of the hill. I took a little quick stop because that's what we're hiking up from. Nice. That's where we were yesterday, way over there. Sun shining right over here. Woo-wee. Super awesome. We got some cool little pink flowers I haven't seen before. There's a number of these, like little satellite things. And we got the sage, got the little daisies. Very nice flower morning. Of course, little baby aspens. All right, looks like we're gonna go into some aspens here. Top of a little saddle. We could have camped here last night. It's probably epic campsites here.
I'm gonna take off my...
Time to take some stuff off here. Yeah. So that's what we see here. Trail goes up here, I guess at the top of this thing. But here, let me zoom in on the skyline here. Okay, we think that's Breckenridge right there. So it's really hard to see in the camera. So those are the mountains we're gonna be hiking, but until that, we got all these, we're gonna be hiking through these hills, up and down for a while. Somewhere there's a quote pass. Yeah, pretty nice. Good morning. Good way to start the day. Just walking on Cascade Head in Oregon. I don't know if you can see, but there's our shadows down there moving. Getting all sorts of surprises here.
Oh, there's more over there too.
Wow. We can see mountains like forever, both to the west of us that are going north and south. We don't know when we're actually going to go into those. Whew. Yeah. Good views. Coming out of the trees into a nice meadow. Woo. Look at this. That is very satisfying. Oh yeah. So we're kind of making a turn.
So that must be Jefferson or something.
Is that a 14er?
No, the little town thing.
Oh, the town down there.
No, I think Jefferson.
He's gonna check, but so somehow we're gonna be hiking in the mountains or the foothills of all this range right here. We didn't even know. That's a big old mountain right there. Whew. Wow, that's pretty cool. Looking forward to that. All right, so we're going down here. We've been going up for quite a while, and then we're going down. And you see some cars right there. I think that's we're gonna cross that. And maybe that's the pass, don't know. But we're gonna be hiking in those mountains, that cool. Woo-wee. So this is the kind of trail that drives us nuts. Not so much downhill. Well, it does when your legs are tired, but just doing this, I mean, you're just doing like bam, bam, bam. You gotta be careful, you gotta lean forward to make sure you don't, slip. But I mean, it's just, was it a Jeep trail? It's not really a hiking trail. I'm really glad we're not going up that this morning. I wonder if you can see. I was gonna look behind us. It's just basically straight. No, there's no such thing as a switchback on this part. Oh, wait, switchback. I don't know if that could count. All right, so we are actually, we've done the uphill to the pass already. So we're going down to the pass. Weird, huh? So the uphill was, it wasn't that hard. The whole trail's been kind of like an uphill, slow uphill. That's so slow. It's just not a big deal. But it's kind of weird. We're hiking down to the pass. So it's kind of like the pass is for the cars who's going to cross a highway, and they are definitely coming up out of a valley floor and going over a pass back down to another valley. But for us, we're kind of hiking the ridge line, so we're going to cross it perpendicular, going down to where the freeway is, or the roadway, and then back up. But the campsite is right at the pass. That has the pit toilets, which from a relatively whatever perspective is a luxury. You got to go pretty low. Pit toilets are a luxury. But that's where the camp post is, and they have water there and all that kind of stuff. So that's about that. So we're gonna have our breakfast there. So we're gonna be like 5.5 miles and have breakfast, which is very unusual. But temperature's been fantastic this morning. We've been in and out of sun, so we don't have any sun stuff on. I still don't have my sunglasses on. It's just really, really pleasant. So that's really good for us to go like 5.5 miles to breakfast. I can see some daisies. Yeah, yeah. I thought, well, maybe they're like sunflowers, but they're, We have these pretty little white ones. Look at these guys. Had a lot of flowers this morning. Got some red ones there. Ooh, look at these little guys right here. Oof. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Over the daisies, those are kind of done. Oh, there's the red ones. Morning, a lot of the morning's been like this. Oh, here we got some other stuff. Purple guys, those are cool looking, huh? All right. We can hear the cars now. So we're coming down from that, and we're you can see we're in the saddle here before we drop into the path.
Communication tower.
Yeah, we got power lines and mountains in the distance, and we have some kind of helpful thing about what you don't see.
Protecting land and water for people.
There you go. So if you want
open lands.
So if you want the
QR
code, right there it is. Woo.
Well, yeah, it is cool to see a valley like that, and
Yeah.
there's barely anything in it.
Yeah,
That's
you're
cool.
right.
And yet it's still green.
Yeah, super nice. So we're at there's some pit toilets back there. It's kind of the parking lot. We just walked into it. We're gonna cross in just a second. We got welcome to Kenosha Pass. Got some heritage stuff right here. It's kind of cool. All right, on to where we're gonna cross the highway, which is always interesting. We're making our way to the pass. It is pretty busy, not too busy. Some water, and there's some mountains in the distance. Very cool. Ooh, got some red rock. Got real notice in the distance there. That's a big pass. Cars. Okay, you don't see this very often. Got the old railroad. We got some railroad track right here. It's like an old manual switch, and you can see the track turns off to the right and goes straight. Interesting. You can go after this guy. Okay, let's do it. You did it. That's the camp host right there. I think they're asleep, but check this out. Got a hiker box. Open this one first. So you never know what you're gonna find in these things. Look what they got. Those are actually, we already had some of those cookies. They got some fresh fruit, which is, a couple of bars there. And then the big box. Look at, they got all sorts of chips, beans, and stuff like that. Dinner, and they have some electrolytes. I've never tried these, so I grabbed 2 of those, and I got one little tangerine. But there's just all sorts of stuff.
Rope. Weird things.
Who knows? You find weird stuff.
Nope. Someone's notebook.
Oh,
I wonder if that's a
good one.
questions or comments.
Oh, that's cool.
2 camp hosts, thank you.
Yeah,
Drink lots of water.
It's super sweet, man. Anyway, so that's kind of the really fun stuff about hiking. They're supposed to have power here too, so we could charge up, but I don't see the outlets, and we're not gonna like knock on their door or anything. So this is super cool. Unchlorinated. So we found.
Do we need to filter it?
I would always filter it. Yeah. I mean, it's probably fine. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. All right, let's go.
Look alive.
Let's go find a place to sit. So, we're munching. We did a little evaluation of this here. It is developed by Navy SEALs. Protein shot. 15 grams of protein. No sugar, all that kind of stuff. And it says proprietary blend. Where does it say about the caffeine there? Oh yeah, you see in the middle, 80 milligrams of caffeine. It gives it all the stuff here. Interesting. So, I'm gonna try that before we go.
You're gonna have a lot of caffeine today. You got your Celsius, you had your coffee, and you're gonna have that.
That's the Celsius too. Yeah, I don't want to over caffeinate, so there's my traditional breakfast hydrate right here. This is way better than the stuff you get in the store because the oats aren't all like smashed, so it's kind of nice. Oh yeah, you got some Pop-Tarts?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
And orange.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm looking forward to lunch though because I can see the Spam right inside my container. Oh yeah, and here's my, check this. That's what heat does to your
Heat and squishing.
Yeah, heat and pack. So that's white chocolate macadamia nut. That's gonna be pretty good. So, bon appetit. We have to report an application anomaly.
This is classic bar out. So if I click on where we will resupply in Breckenridge, where the trail kind of like ends.
Yeah.
It says we're 17.3 miles away.
Right.
But if I do the math of we're at mile 70.9.
Okay.
And we have to get to 102.4. Technically, we have 31 and a half miles.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine if you actually like, oh man, we could push all the way today.
Yeah. Just keep going. You're like, wait a second. That happens so much.
So those ladies like just had 32 miles to do.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to do it like 2.5.
Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Awesome.
No, he can't get it. Yeah, he dropped it. It looks like a peach pit. He thought he hit the mother lode with that.
Yeah, he did. Oh, poor little guy. It's 9:47. We're done with breakfast, and we're gonna get some water. Gabrielle's working. Hey, you're working it. Was that pretty easy?
What?
Is that pretty easy?
Relatively.
Did you have to pump it a bunch of times to get the water?
Like probably 7 times.
Oh, that's a lot, yeah. Cool, and you're gonna give me some of that then?
Yes.
Cool. How's it taste? Give it a swig.
This is my dirty water bottle.
Oh, I don't want to do that then. All right. Well, about an hour-long break. That was longer than expected. Oh, that's because we did all the hiker box stuff too. So I just had one of those frog gel things, you know, that's digestible in 15 minutes, it said. So basically, it's pre-digested. And that's exactly what it tasted like. It's one of the most disgusting things I've ever tasted.
That's probably why it's in the hiker box.
I know, that's what happens. All the really crappy stuff ends up in the hiker box, unless you actually bite too much, which I've done a number of times.
It looks like...
Here's the trail right here. Yeah.
But unless, because it had all like the chip bags.
Yeah.
Someone must have actually put those in
Yeah,
there.
the camp host might have put the chip bags in or something. But, oh man, okay, I gotta turn this off. We're starting to walk uphill. So, I'm talking for a while now, and there's all these teepees people have made. These are just a couple of them. Probably past, I don't know, 3 or 4 already. But this is the biggest one right here. Check that out. I was telling G, so, you know, I don't think they would do that in Oregon, because some kids would sleep in there at night, a stick would fall on them, parents would sue the state. So, yeah, or there'd be signs, sign here, assume all risk. There's gonna be something crazy like that. That's pretty wild. Never seen that. That'd be kind of fun to have lunch in there for, you know. Oh yeah, another one. One of the odd things, I mean, I've never seen anything like that. Usually all the sticks are scattered all over the place. So it's about 10:20, which means that pre-digested goo has already been digested in my system. So Gabrielle asked me, do I feel weird yet? I said, what felt weird was actually ingesting that stuff. So I think one reason it tasted so disgusting to me is because it had that, what was the name of that?
It's called taurine or something?
Taurine, the stuff they have in Red Bull, you know? And a lot of other energy drinks. I hate the taste of that stuff. And that's probably why I was like, oh, I had that repulsive reaction to it. And probably why I was in the hiker box. So this is kind of what we're walking in, multiple layers of forest and types, and then the high mountains in the back. We're not sure where we're going to enter into those yet, but at some point we're going to. Woo, out of the trees. Wow. Somewhere we're going in. All right, so the current status is, here, go ahead, G. We're guessing here is that the pass is right there somewhere. And we're gonna go either, where's the rock? It's hard to tell on my phone, either that side or we're gonna go around it. We think the trail's gonna take one of those two ways, that's the pass. Are we right? We don't know yet, and we don't want to look at the apps and take away the fun of actually knowing the truth. Here's one of our water sources. We have this and one more before the pass if we want to do the pass. We're going to do the...
Not the pass, or we eat dinner, or where we eat lunch, which is that water.
That other water. Not this one, but the next water source.
The next water source is lunch. There will be another one before the pass.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. So we have lots of options. So I've been taking pictures of many. I'm not going to video. I'm walking across. I haven't taken very many pictures of the water sources yet, but man, we've passed all sorts of little streams and stuff like that. And yeah, another meadow. They've been really beautiful. Yeah, there is a campsite.
I'm talking about to the right.
Oh, I thought maybe there. Oh, is that like a
what?
Like a raven?
Oh yeah.
He's like this giant crow, man. It's gotta be a raven. Oh yeah. There's a nice camp. That's actually.
Right. Fly hell, probably.
Yeah, there's a lot of flies we noticed around Aspen. They're like all over the ground on the trail. It's like they just emerged. It's just not a pleasant thing to think about. Right, so we're on the trail crossing the meadows, getting ready to go somewhere. Don't know exactly where, but it looks like we're gonna skirt, kind of stay high and skirt over somehow. Kind of like I think, was it Mather? Was it Mather, G? Yeah, we went way around to the right, but it made it for a kind of a super chill. Look at that rabbit go! I don't know if you saw it in the video, but a rabbit was just kicking some serious butt on the trail, taking the turns and everything. All right, so just so you know, that's not a human.
That's okay. That's it.
Does it smell funny here? That doesn't look. There's still like fleshy stuff a little bit on that.
A little bit.
Oh, that's.
But you know how long it takes for it to get to that point?
I don't know.
A while.
Not that long, because animals are going to just eat the crud out of it.
The bones are white.
Oh, okay.
By the sun.
The fact that you even know that is kind of scary. That's because you watch too much, CIS or whatever. Maybe Psych had some episodes on that. So we're definitely going to the right of that. And we're staying a little high. We're not going right down there at the saddle. So we caught up to those gals, with the 3 gals with the same shirts. Delightful conversation with them. I'll tell you more about that dinner. They're super great. They're gonna try and go to go where our original plan for today is. That's before the pass is what they're what they're going for. And if we feel good, we'll go over it. And if there's no thunder going on. So yeah, super nice. We're doing great. It's almost 12. So we're gonna hit water, mile or so, then we'll have some lunch when we cross the next stream. Dead Man Creek.
You know what I like about these?
What?
Is the way they do the bridges.
Yeah, it makes so much sense. It's so simple. Maybe California could learn something.
In California, they just use logs that are going to deteriorate in 2 years.
Yeah, don't get us started on that. Okay, so Gabrielle misled me back there before. Now we have 2 more streams. So it's the next one we're gonna have lunch at. So we're leaving that. We're at a road here. Gabrielle says that we're gonna walk the road a little bit, go off trail. There is another sign down there I can see. It says something. So that says Georgia Pass. That's where we're going, right? All right, but we're gonna have lunch here. All right, whatever here is. All right, look at this. This is super nice.
I'm putting my feet in that.
Yeah, we're gonna put our feet in this, I think. Hopefully the bug situation is pretty good. All right, here we go. Whew. Nice campsites. A lot of people can stay here and probably do. All right, so what's the plan? Get some water?
Water.
Yeah, it's about 5 till 2, right? Yeah, 1:55. We've been hiking probably for about 25 minutes. And basically it's all uphill. So, I don't know, 3 miles or so, a little less maybe. How's our last water source? Or wait, I don't know. Anyways, we have water. And we are gonna have to make a decision whether or not we're gonna go up and over. But as of right now, I suspect, since we don't see thunder clouds, and we feel pretty good, we're probably gonna go up and over. My guess is we're gonna try and make it into Frisco tomorrow night, which will give us a full day ahead. We're not trying to do that, but what that means is that it gives us cushion for bad weather, injury, or if we want to climb like a 14,000 foot peak, stuff like that. So that'd be pretty cool. So we're feeling really good. So I'll let you know when we get to the water source how we're doing. It's all uphill though. It's just a slow slog. I was just telling Gia, it feels like we're getting higher. I mean, it doesn't feel like a rainforest kind of thing or a heavy forest. It's more like a high Sierra forest. It's kind of thin, things are dry. The trees are a little kind of gnarlier. They're not as tall. It's like the weather's more extreme. So it reminds me of higher elevation forests. So I don't know how, mine says like we must be over 10,000 feet now. So we're doing good. We're moving super steady, smooth and steady, and we're making really good time. So we're starting to get a glimpse of the open territory. Woo! Little bits at a time, little bits. All right, we just watered up. It's 3:05. We're just over 11,000 feet, we think. And how 2 point something?
Feels a little different.
2.5 to the top.
Yeah.
And after a mile or so, it's gonna break out of the trees. So it should be epic at the top here. So we're carrying all of our water. So I have 2 liters, 4.4 pounds, bam, just like that. So that's gonna get us through until the next water tomorrow. Until we have breakfast at a water thing. I keep saying thing. At a water thing. I'm kind of delirious. I had another one of those frog disgusting electrolyte things. We'll see if that helps. We're getting close. The trees are thinning out, getting younger, a little earlier even. You can hear the wind going through the trees. There's that really dry pine needle kind of smell. So good. Wow.
I'll tell you what, you can tell who is built for uphill. Craig, Daddy-O, is up there cruising along this uphill. He just took, I don't know how much caffeine or whatever, but man, when that stuff kicks in, he is cruising. I feel like I'm moving pretty good up this incline, but nope. Craig is moving far ahead.
We're getting closer. We're not here yet, though. Woo! Starting to feel the stoke. Getting extra energy. Yeah. Woo! Woo! Starting to see some mountains to the left. Through the trees. Woo! Wow. This is looking great. Woo! Here comes G right around the corner. Woo! Oh yeah. Woo! So I can see what's coming. Now we're starting to even see behind us what's happening. Woo! See where we're gonna go now, or maybe here. I don't know, got some snow. First snow we've really seen. We're getting there. There's poles all along there. I think that's it. All right, so I think we go up there, and
oh, there's another trail right up there.
There's another trail. Look at the snow. Now we get this big bonus. Oh yeah. Up here, I'm sure we'll see more of that.
Another trail right here.
Yeah, I see that. No, right up here. It looks like. We think maybe that's the Continental Divide Trail that's gonna intersect us. Woo! Yes. Yes! Woo! Close. Almost. And no lightning. Woo! Almost. Almost. Woo! Woo! We made day! You! We made it! Woo! Woo! Yes! You! So we're looking over the side now. In front of us, we're pretty sure that's Breckenridge. So the other ski resort we saw has got to be something else. Because that looks doable tomorrow for sure. There's other stuff to our right. Woo!
Look, there's a trail right down over there.
Where's that trail?
See down on like above up?
Oh yeah, it goes up to kind of that pass right there. Wow. All right, let's see what else we can see. So I don't know if this is our trail or where we stop, but there's definitely a trail over there. That's going toward Breckenridge, which we think is Breckenridge. I don't know how far we go or where we end up. Do you know, G? So this looks like the junction for the CDT, Continental Divide Trail. Wow. That's hardcore. They went through Montana and they go through Wyoming at all?
They go through Wyoming, but I think of
Man.
Wyoming is below Colorado.
Yeah. Oh, man. So we go straight this way.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, now we're below that road. We basically we're just looking for a camp spot. So there's a saddle probably between us and that mountain, and maybe we'll look for a spot there. All right, well, we're leaving this portion. We're going back into the trees. Hopefully find a place really quick. Yeah, hopefully soon. So it's about 4:25, almost 4:30, and we're still looking for a camping spot. There's just nothing. So hopefully we find one soon. And everything has a slope to it. Yeah.
It all looks like the same type until like another mile.
Oh. All right, well, we'll just keep going. I mean, I'm sure the first campsite that people can stop at will be pretty well used. So we ought to be able to see it. I'm sure a lot of people are thinking the same thing that do this. Whew. It's nice though, it's beautiful. It's about 4:40, no campsite, trail looks the same. Gabriel assures me there's a saddle and it looked like we saw some flat area coming up in about a half a mile. So we should get there by 5, which is really our goal, but we are both super tired. Gabriel looks near bonk, but not quite. We found our spot. Trail's right here. It started to flatten out. There could be more epic spots below, but we do have a little view out here. The question is, do we want to chance it though? Checking the map. Okay, update. We decided to hike further to get a better campsite. And we found one. Super cool meadow right here.
Definitely better than the other one.
Yeah, better. And you can actually see if you walk, there's the little bit, there's the ridge line. The pass is kind of just through those trees right here. We had a number of options here. I'll show you a walk out. But we're kind of in the trees right here. We could have like camped right here. We could have camped, here, but we got pretty cool. We got a nice little view tonight. So pretty cool, pretty good. Another quick update. Can you see G there? Are you in the picture? I can't tell. It's too dark. I can't tell. It's dark. I think she's there. Anyways, all right, we went 19 point, how many? 3 miles today. It is now 5:06, and what was the peak elevation?
11,875, I think.
Almost 12,000 feet. Awesome.
Oh.
Good day, hard day. I didn't put a second layer of sunscreen on, and both of my calves are super red, and one is actually itchy from mosquitoes and sun. So we're going to use some medicinal treatment on that right now.
What we have over here is the reason why it takes Dad forever to pack up and take down. Can we count how many plastic bags that is, or disorganizing organizing?
Don't mock my awesomeness.
How long did it take you to find that one little thing of salt?
Salt. This is Salt Lake.
Let's just say it took him more than 2 minutes to find that salt in his bag.
It did. I'm embarrassed because I love this salt. I put it on everything. Put some in there.
It's a nice science experiment. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. So Jesus, getting all ready for dinner here. I'm gonna have some. I mean, this
You're
is
like pointing at my elbow.
truly epic mac and cheese. Oh yeah, and you can see the M&Ms too there. I'm gonna have that. All right, feeling, G.
I feel not good right now.
Yeah, that's you told me.
I feel like the nausea coming on, like I pushed my body too far,
Yeah.
and now it's like we just want rest. We don't want anything else. So
Yeah.
hopefully I can actually eat my dinner.
I'll help eat it.
I have the same thing you have.
Oh, that's a lot of food.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh,
It's either that or ramen. Should I just have the ramen?
I think you should go for ramen. Just do noodles, creamy stuff if you're feeling nauseous.
Not great.
That could end poorly, and that would just be attract bears.
Yeah, there's nowhere to dump that.
Whether you dump the food or you just dump it.
Okay, all right. That's just all right.
All right. So we just sent Mom well, we did our check-in and sent her a message that we're going to be in Frisco. Hopefully tomorrow night's the plan. Tomorrow evening, and then we'll be able to talk. So that'll be cool.
18.2 miles.
We still have 18.2 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dang, that's further away than.
Yeah, and we do have a decent climb after we go down
I thought
for
we took
5
a bus.
miles,
Yeah.
and then we go up we still have to go across another ridge.
Oh no.
So tomorrow isn't gonna be like easy peasy.
Okay, I got to reevaluate. No, we'll do it. Oh, beautiful on camera.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I have to deal with every day. All right. Anyways, so this is day 5.
Yep.
We hiked 18. No, that's tomorrow. 18.2. Today was
19.3.
19.3. Yes, exactly. Gabrielle is correct on that one. And our peak was, we set at the pass 11.2 or something like that.
11.8.
Get something on your nose.
Great. I'm just disgusted.
That doesn't even bother me.
I don't have my snot rag.
Want to use mine?
No, it's yours. Any
You're
better.
good. Okay, back to highlights.
I'm cutting that out.
Yeah, probably will. Okay. Well, what elevation right now? That's a good question. Oh, and we have stats. See, I can't look at my stats. Hold on. That's what we're looking at here. I have 11,195.
I have 11,300 something. So let's get the source.
Okay. Meanwhile, while you're doing the research, I'll tell you about
11,600 something.
Really?
Yeah.
11.6. Wow, that's amazing.
We didn't drop that much from the past.
Wow. Okay. So I got 30,000 steps, which is pretty shocking, actually.
I got 34,000.
That's impressive. Wow. My calories, 3,699. So
wow.
3,700 calories. This kilo's just started to come out.
I've got 3,145. Man, I feel like I did the head
More than that, yeah.
That. But
well, you definitely looked it. So
that's great. Thanks for that.
Okay. So first highlight, we had a great hike out in the morning.
Oh,
We were cruising. We got 5.5 miles before dinner.
Before breakfast. Dinner.
Oh, no. Not a good sign.
Before breakfast, yeah, we got to sit at a picnic table. There was the hiker box.
Yeah, hiker box is so cool. That's like pure generosity.
Yeah.
That's why I like that.
On Far Out, it says that someone last year suggested it to the camp host.
Oh.
And the camp host is a previous Appalachian Trail. So, yeah, so I had an orange with my breakfast.
That was cool.
Nice.
Yes.
And part of a cookie.
That was, They had like, what you make like chocolate chip cookie
It looked like
in a
they
pan.
made a giant sheet.
A sheet of it, and they
yeah.
chopped it up, so it was really good.
It was very
tasty. So that was good.
And then we met like these 3 gals that were on the trail.
Yep. They clapped for us when they saw us.
Yeah.
Crossing the road.
Crossing the road. But they're doing just one of the sections. So they'll finish in Frisco, basically.
Yeah. Hopefully, we're hoping they didn't go over the pass. Because you could stop just before it in some trees, because they're going to be like not a good situation.
Yeah. So
it was hard for us.
And then after breakfast to lunch, it was just kind of like we were going in and out of like different ecosystem. Whether it was like
It
the
was
aspen, or
cool.
like, because we were getting up higher, so I feel like we were getting into more of the like fir and pine trees.
That's true.
But it was still felt fairly kind of open. And then we got another pit toilet at lunch.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
And that was
and
nice. And then just ate lunch by a stream, and then started the butt kick uphill.
Yeah. So we saw some grouse today.
Oh yeah.
We didn't video that because by the time I had I must have had my water in my hand.
Yeah.
And by the time I get the camera, they would have run away, or that would have kind of kicked them up. But there was a family of them there. There was, I don't know if you saw that, but there were some littler ones too.
Oh, I didn't see I just saw a shadow moving in the back.
No, there was like 3 other ones.
Usually when we see them, we startle them, and then they fly away.
They just go. Maybe they didn't because of the littler ones, but they weren't babies, so. But anyways, so that was pretty cool. Yeah. Saw that. We met multiple, groups of really, just great, just really cool people.
We flip-flopped a lot of people who are doing this section, or they're doing 2 sections. So we'd see them while we were hiking, but then we would take a lunch break or a water break, and then we'd see them again.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, the uphill was like 1,800 feet, and I was feeling great.
Yeah.
For pretty much all of it, except for, of course, like the last leg to the top, and then it was my feet were just like, wow, you're still moving.
Yeah, I felt really good today.
Mentally, I was fine.
Yeah, you were great. It was. I love that. I could just do that, like, not every day, but almost every day.
And then, well, you know what was funny though, is we stopped at for our like last water source. Yeah. And then I could tell that you could sense that we were about to be in an open area, because then it was just like you kicked it in another gear.
Oh, I know. I
Because you're getting all excited.
I get so excited when I go to something past. And I get so. What? There's a guy in like a motorcycle on like where we hiked on the trails. He's went through the trees.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You sure it's a motorcycle?
Yeah. Oh, there's another guy.
There's a road right there.
He's like, we've been hearing this guy below. It's going for like hours, man.
Okay.
So they're right
there.
There is
a road down there.
Yeah, and you can walk the full crest of this thing. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. There's so much you could do up here. Yeah.
But so we made it to the top of the pass. Yeah. No weather problems, which was great. After we probably could have sat up there longer.
Yeah, we messed up. One, we forgot to check in.
Forgot to check in.
And we both, and Gabriel's like, okay, I'm gonna help you remember.
I'm gonna remember.
But the pass was not a typical pass. We were at the top, but you couldn't see over until you kind of went over. And so I was like, oh, I want to see what's over there. So we went over, and then they were like, okay, now it's time to find a campsite. So I totally fried. And it bums me out because it's kind of nice when you know the time, for me, like the time and the date, when you send the check-in, everybody knows, okay, they were at that pass. Yeah. So anyways, because they don't know exactly how we got here. You can figure it out, but anyways, that ticks me off though. Kind of a bummer. Yeah, we did that on the, a couple times on the JMT last year. Like, crap. Yeah.
But it was cool because there was like, a massive peak next to us. That was over 13,000 feet.
Cool.
That whatever, I forgot what that was
good,
called.
Got a breeze.
But yeah, it was kind of an unknown about where a campsite would be after the pass. Yeah. So I knew that there would be one a few miles after, and I was kind of banking on how most of the trails that we've ever done, going a 2-mile stretch without seeing one campsite. Yeah,
especially after a pass. Usually.
Very rare. But we were just like hugging the side, and there wasn't a flat spot.
Yeah, and it was a really steep, incline the whole way. Yeah. There was like no shelving kind of going down, so which is a bummer. So that was really hard. And then we had, you want to find a decent campsite.
Yeah. So we found one earlier that wasn't like fantastic. And I'm like, well, according to the topo map, we could have more here. Yeah. So we kind of risked it, which was good because
this is a better spot. Less mosquitoes. Better. That would have been. I know there are mosquitoes there. Couldn't see as much. So
but we're still kind of on like a ridge saddle thing.
Yeah, we're on a ridge saddle thing.
There's plenty of good trees around us, so we're not lightning rods.
Yeah, there's like hardly any clouds now.
Yeah, the clouds have all kind of dissipated.
Yeah, they've dissipated. So we're not going to get the thunderstorm, and that's gone. tonight. So a couple days, though, I think I'm supposed to start getting them again.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
anyways.
but the 19, I mean, that was a lot. My body,
Yeah.
towards the end, I could feel the brain just being like, we need more.
But we just couldn't. There's no shortcut. There's like no shortcut.
Yeah, it's like when you're walking and you realize walking slower like is not gonna make this pain.
No, it doesn't. Just made. That's why it's like that's
I
why
gotta
keep
get
going.
moving.
Keep going.
I jogged in a few places with my trekking
good.
poles. Just to,
really?
Yeah.
Dang, I must have been walking fast then.
You're a giant. I mean, it wasn't like I was moving when I was jogging, but it at least worked different muscles.
What does that mean? I'm not moving when I'm jogging.
Like
running in place.
As in, I'm not like moving like fast. Like I'm.
Okay.
Man, that guy's moving.
Oh, I see.
That kind of
Okay.
Meaning.
Got it. All right, so we made it, and we did good. So tomorrow, how many didn't you say how many up and down feet we have tomorrow?
So I think we only have cumulative is around 2,000. So it's not.
I thought you said it was 4 something.
No, that's downhill.
Yeah.
You said uphill.
Oh, what? Okay, so we got to go a total of 4,000 feet.
500.
500 down tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go. We got to go down,
and then
up,
we go back,
and then down into Breckenridge, and then there's a bus that goes between the cities there. So, and we're gonna stay in Frisco. Hopefully, we can get a room in this one place. That's what we want to go to Frisco. One, because nobody goes there. Be less expensive. And I've actually been to Breckenridge.
I think it's closer to where all the store stuff are. I think some people stay in Breckenridge, but the bus system goes everywhere. So they just go into different places.
Yeah. So there's an REI. There's a Walmart, right?
There's a Walmart.
So I'm gonna get my frock tux there at REI.
But since we're going in tomorrow, we're technically gonna have less time in town.
Yeah, we'll have a full day the next day though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna be there 2 nights is the plan.
Yeah.
So it'll be good. So and that is 18.6.
18.2.
Dang. Okay, 18.2 tomorrow. So we have a legitimate hike tomorrow. Yeah. So we're gonna be tired when we get in. We'll probably get in around 4, and somehow I got 1 bar of cell up here.
No.
So
when we get to a certain distance, like I'll charge my phone up all the way tonight, and then I won't care if I drain my battery looking for service.
Yeah.
So I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe at the top of the next ridge.
So then we can hopefully that way we can make sure we get a room, and that way we know right where we're going. Zero stress. You get a room, plug everything in.
It does say that I think there's a good place to eat really close by.
Yeah. So we'll do that. So it'll be a good evening. Some tasty pizza or something.
I'm tired.
We need a recovery
I feel better
day.
now though.
Good.
I was feeling old nauseous.
Yeah, good.
It's usually the sign that my body is not happy that it got pushed that hard.
All right, so that's it for today. Anything else? I think I got a couple but that's we'll think of it later.
Yeah, sure.
Well, lots of great conversation in the morning. We were chatting away.
Oh yeah, we had really great conversations.
It was very uplifting hike, and we had super fresh, and it was very cool. The air was crisp, and the miles come so easy, even though we had a lot uphill.
Yeah, so we have like a 5-mile descent.
Yeah.
Into a river. We could just send it downhill.
Oh, yeah.
And have breakfast there.
Totally. Okay, that's it for day 5. I can't wait to watch them all after G puts them all together. It's going to be awesome. All right. Good night from Craig and Gabrielle.